and I get misted by this wet substance. And then I choke because it's Febrezo into my fan and into my face. And I look up and go, what is going on in here? I sat straight up in my bunk. There's a bunk above me. I'm like, what is going on in here? This is what I hear.
Stinks in here.
Stinks in here. It stinks in here. I swear. Our room smelled like Febrezo all week long. And so we call Aiden now Febrezo Man. It's his superpower. When it stinks, when you're in a situation where it stinks, you just call on Febrezo Man. And he goes, it stinks in here. Never been woken up to Febrezo in my face. But I just want to ask Aiden, man, all these kids were touched, and I just want to give them a minute or so just to share, what God did for them this week. So, what God did for you?
All right. I'm going to take this. Is that cool? Check 1, 2. Okay. So, all right. Thank you. Okay, so my highlight of the week was Jana came. Where are you, Jana? You're over there. There you are. Jana came to speak, and she told us to go out by ourselves into the woods and ask God what He thought about us. So I was like, all right. So I went and found a tree and started leaning on it, and I just said, yo, God, what do you think about me? And I'm waiting there, and either I don't listen, or, well, I just don't listen very well. So God, I usually don't hear God. But all of a sudden I see this big old hornet, like this big. Oh, wow. Okay, so I see this big old hornet, like it's big and scary looking, and he just stares at me. He's like right there where that little box is. He just stared at me, so I was like, okay. So I go inside and I'm like curious. I look up like, what does a hornet represent? Because it was weird. And you all probably don't know this, but I want to be a Navy SEAL when I grow up and be a big boy. Yeah, and it's going to be hard, but I looked up what the hornet represented, and God used it to represent military forces in the Bible. And so I don't look at that as, you're going to be a Navy SEAL, don't worry about it, Aiden. I look at it as, I got your back, man, I believe in you. And I'm like, thanks, God, you're a good guy.
I could tell more stories on Aiden, I'm just going to let it go. Let it go. I've got video. If you want to see video, you just come see me after. I got some video for you. Nene, Janae, tell us what God did for you this week.
I feel like over months I've had stuff building on my shoulders, and I feel by Wednesday night you're singing like Break Every Chain, and I feel like God really lifted it off of me. Like I really let go and I stepped into freedom. And it's all of that's been weighing on me for months now. Whatever it was gone.
Woo, come on, give it up to God. Thank you.